Hi guys, so today I thought I would do a tutorial. The lighting is really good here today, so I thought I would do the tutorial on the Beauty Glazed Impress Dew palette that I got from Amazon. It was actually an Amazon recommendation. I had seen a lot of reviews of Beauty Glazed and that actually come up in YouTube too, so I did a lot more research when I saw the Impress Dew palette. So before I got it. It is a Huda Beauty dupe, and apparently a lot of Beauty Glazed palettes are dupes. So I have done one eye, as you can see. This is I think there's 35 colours in here, so I'll just open it for you. I love the packaging. There will be pictures too. Sorry guys if they look a little bit used, because I have been kind of testing them out too. So this is what it looks like here. You get a lot of nice shimmers as well, lots of mattes. I was surprised there wasn't too many kind of other options for cream or white colours, but they are very, very, very pigmented. There is a slight fallout, which I did expect because it isn't a high end, but the actual colour payoff is really good too. And I have just popped on some Eyelure 101s for this too, so I will do close-ups and things like that. So I did kind of a smoky eye, but suitable for daytime too. So you can see there what I have done of kind of like a deep orange, but then the brown coming up over it, but not taking over too much. And all I've done is use my Collection 2000 foundation and concealer, we will get on with the rest of them. But if you just have a look, you do get a lot of browns, which I like. I was expecting some more bright colours, but you do get lots of greens and blues there, and there's 2 purples as well. So I thought we would get on with that today. All right, my hair, I got it cut and it hasn't really, I'm not really sure about the length, but anyway, we will get on with the day. So what I've done is foundation concealer was Collection 2000 from Superdrug, and I just did my brows as well, which was the W7 Brow Bar. So if you just have a look there, I'll just show you the, I haven't done these are the 101s from Eyelure too. And then I just popped on before that some mascara, just so they have something to kind of hold on to. And this is the 100% Black Colossal from, is it Maybelline? Yes, Maybelline. So the first colour that I went in with, and there's a mirror here if you see me looking directly over here, is this one, just above the lid. So just through the crease here, this one here. And I started there, and then I darkened it up a little bit with this one, but I started off with this one. So let me just do a little bit of a swatch for you for this one. And that's what that looks like there. So really good payoff, guys, but there is a little bit of fallout, but I think I'd expect that from kind of at the lower end. But there's definitely dupes for Huda Beauty, so that I was really happy to kind of see that. And so I'm using this is my Studio 5 brush, and it's just really good for product placement. So because it's quite a stiff brush, it's not going to kind of get anywhere you don't want it to. So I kind of started from here and brought it in, but not the entire way. So let's start off with that colour I just did a swatch for you on. They're not named either, guys, so something because I know Makeup Revolution, I think I have a palette here somewhere, they do a lot of dupes too. And this is the Reloaded, and they don't have any names either, but they are numbered at the back as well. So let's just get some more of that product on. And as you can see, it just gives you a base to work with when the darker colour goes on. And that's what I tend to do when I'm freelancing and on myself as well. So let's just bring that in. And I'm not bringing it the entire way. So if you just see here. And basically, I'm not going to buff that out, because what I'm going to do is go in then. This is just a base for my darker colour. And the darker colour I'm going to use is this one. Right here, and I will do a little bit of a swatch for you too. There will be swatches and pictures at the end. I appreciate the lighting today seems to be a little bit better here, so I thought I'd do it, and that's what it looks like there. And if I just do a quick swatch on this finger here, that's what it looks like there. It comes off a lot darker on your skin. You see it there, it does look still quite bright, but it does come off a lot darker on the skin. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the same brush I did for the first one, and we're just going to follow the line we basically did with the lighter colour. And you can see I'm being a little bit more careful with this one, just because it is that bit darker. Can you see the fallout? There is a little bit of a fallout there, guys. So just be mindful of that. And just a little bit of a catch-up too. I'm still taking the Juice Plus vitamins, but I have decided not to work for them, basically. I think you really need a mentor who's going to be kind of there constantly, and I think the kind of lifestyle of it is that they get, I think it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. Not that that doesn't work for some people, but for me, I kind of, because this was my first time doing something like this, I really needed somebody who would be able to be there. And I found that once I was kind of subscribed and things like that, and there wasn't as much contact, so I thought, okay, if I work for them, I'm not going to get any contact back. So it's just my personal experience. I am taking the vitamins still. I'm not taking the shakes anymore. But the vitamins really help with my energy and things like that. But when my vitamins run out, I'll probably just stick to a healthy lifestyle. I'm not going to kind of, so that's just my own personal choice. So I haven't really, so all I'm going to do now, this is my, and you see I use this a lot, this is the Pompous Cap from Bella and Bear. And I'm just going to buff that out now. But yes, I just decided, I thought I'd give it a try. I went to the meetings, as you can see, and I will link it down if anyone wants to see it. And so I did meet them all, and they were really nice people. But I just feel like the more people they get, the less they contact. So I just thought that's not really what I need or what I want. But I definitely will keep up the healthy lifestyle. So you can see it's darkened it, but not too dark, because I wanted to kind of go. You could also switch this up to nighttime too. So what I'm going to do now is go into the lid colour. And you can see it doesn't actually take that long, but you probably have noticed the fallout. So what I'll do now is I'll just show you the colour that I went in. And I know it's shimmery, but it doesn't come off too shimmery. But a colour that I went in with the lid is this one here. And I'll swatch it before we put it on the lid. So yes, I've just decided it's not for me really. I didn't get the support really that I needed. There it is. And I know it looks really shimmery, but if you can see on this lid, it didn't come off too kind of not right for daytime. So I'm just going to pop that on the brush. This is my Menage 5116. So yes, the vitamins are doing really well for my energy, things like that, but I am just going to keep up a healthy lifestyle and not so much of kind of like spirulina powder is brilliant, that kind of thing. Green powders that have all the veggies in one that you can just add to a drink. Those kind of things do the same thing. So it was nice to kind of try it, but certainly not going to. Now guys, if you can see the fallout I'm having here. So you just to be mindful of that, guys, that it does, and we will clean that up in a minute, it does have that effect. So what I'll do is I'll just go and get a wipe so you can see the fallout, and then we'll come back. So I've just kind of cleaned that up there. So there is fallout with this palette, and I won't lie, it's definitely something that you need to kind of look out for. You'll probably see it if you do get it. I think it was $8.99 on Amazon, so price-wise it's amazing, but there is certainly fallout. So I've just kind of tidied that up. What I'm going to do now is just put on the deeper shade above the lid, just above the crease here. We're going to use that brush again from Menage. Is this the one from Menage? No, Studio 5. And because it has that kind of ridge where it's not so easy to kind of, it's quite a stiff, so it's not going to kind of make the product go somewhere it shouldn't, because it is actually very prone to fallout anyway, so that's why I wouldn't use any other type of brush. So I'm just going to go into the side again. You can see that is quite deep, so I'm only actually going to go to here and then buff it out, but it does give that kind of nice smoky look. And then we'll pop on the lashes. So to me that's fine. And what I'm going to do is just use my Pompous Cat from Bella and Bear, and we're just going to start to buff that in. So other than that, guys, I've been working, got 2 jobs still, so that's been kind of taking up a lot of my time and energy. If my voice sounds strange, guys, I think I'm starting to get a cough, so sorry, I know. So that's kind of done that, and what you can do then is just get one of, like a wipe, just to clean up the edges. And these are just from Gumballs. They're non-allergenic, so they don't, if you're prone to allergies or there's certain baby wipes you can't use or anything like that, these are great. So yes, what I'll do is I'll pop on the lashes now, and we'll continue the rest of the face then. So that's the lashes on, guys. This one, I always seem to have trouble with one, but it has gone on, thankfully. So what I'm going to do now is just go through the foundation, the contour and highlight. But just before I do that, I do have to say, I am impressed with the colours. There is a lot of fallout, so that's something that I wasn't expecting. But then again, for the price, you would probably expect that too. Colours are beautiful. They do actually come out quite easily too, as in the actual holders. So just be careful about that too. But I am impressed for the price. They do have a lot of browns, golds, smoky kind of looks. Not a lot of brighter colours, so that is something to keep in mind if you do like that kind of thing. Probably wouldn't buy any other Beauty Glaze products for a while, at least unless I saw kind of a YouTube review that was really, really good, that kind of thing. But for me, I wouldn't be absolutely amazed with it. Things that I do like about it are the packaging. So the packaging is quite lovely. You've got that shimmery Beauty Glazed in gold and the silver in the background. So that's really, really good. So I do like that. So again, what I had said before was my foundation and concealer and powder was the Collections. They're the brand from Superdrug, so they were really good too. So what I'm going to do now is go in with my contour and highlight, and this is Makeup Revolution's Iconic Lights and Contour. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually use the Pompous Cat for the highlight. So I have cleaned it off there, and the highlight that I'm going to use is this one here, which you can see I use a lot. So what we're going to do is just go into the corner of the eyes and underneath. So that's what it looks like on the brush, and it's not too shimmery for daytime either. So we're just going to go in under, and I will have to fix that lash, I think, guys. There's always one, isn't there? Just underneath, just to give that glow. Okay, bring it down if you need to, and then mostly I'm doing it in the corners, guys, just to give my kind of eyes that awake look, particularly if there is darker colours there. I do like to kind of have bright under eyes, so that's what I'm going to do. This side. And I did actually look for Pompous Cat brushes again, the same brush set, but I can't find it on Amazon. So I think I might have gotten and I will do the review, or I'll link the review below. I think I might have gotten some sort of special edition, because I can't find them anywhere. And then you can kind of just go under the brow if you need to, like that. I appreciate it's gone a bit darker now, but it is sunny outside, guys. I'll probably brighten it up in editing to see if I can brighten up the look. So now what I'm going to do is go in with this one here. Again, these aren't named either. This is just the contour I usually go in for myself, and I am going to be using the Real Techniques contour brush. This is what it looks like. And I've had these have lasted a while, guys, so I'm really happy with them. And I usually go just from the top of the ear halfway down. I don't generally bring it any further than that. And then just where the sun naturally would hit your face, and then other side. I do appreciate it's gone really dark, but it's actually very, very sunny out, so that's a bit annoying. So what I'm going to do now is just go in with a normal buffing brush. This is the buffing brush from Real Techniques again. So we're just going to buff that until we get what we're comfortable with. Now I've just got Nivea's lip gloss on today, but of course you could kind of do whatever lipstick you prefer. So in all, for the Beauty Glazed, colours are lovely. There's not a lot of brights, as I said before, but if you're only looking for kind of the browns and the golds, that's a nice palette for you. But just expect fallout even, expect fallout, because there is a lot in there. I wouldn't be hugely impressed, to be honest. But they're not a high-end brand, so you know, if you're looking to kind of try something out and you don't mind cleaning fallout and things like that, then they're definitely a palette for you. So they're not the worst palette I've ever come across, but it's certainly not anything I would buy again. So what I'm going to do now is use my Pompous Cat again, and I'm going to go in with the same highlight and bring it down the bridge of the nose and just above the lip. So we're just going to bring this down the bridge of the nose and the lip. Just gives that kind of nice finish, and it just kind of gives you that glow as well. Bring it up a little bit too. Okay, So just in terms of the eye look I wanted to focus on today, so that is the eye look. It's a nice palette. It is a nice palette. I'm not hugely impressed, as I said. The packaging, lovely, that kind of thing. They are all pressed powders, but just be careful, as I said before, they are loose, so they do come out quite easily. And I'm going to try and just tip it up to the point where it's not going to fall out. So these are what the colours look like. There will be photos. So yeah, you do get nice colours. Greens are lovely there too. But again, my biggest thing with them is that it's not just a little fallout, there's a lot of fallout. So would I be hugely impressed? Colour-wise, yes. Fallout, possibly not. But it is something I would reuse, so I would reuse it for myself. I don't know if I'd buy another Beauty Glaze product though. So again, I might, if I see something on YouTube, anything like that, then possibly I might if there's really good reviews. But it's not something I would reach for, I think, unfortunately, in my collection. I might use it sometime, but I think I'd probably stick with my Makeup Revolution palettes, like the Reloaded. I like that one too. So yes, this was just the review. You might have your own opinions, that's absolutely fine. If you found this worked for you, that's brilliant. I think just for me purposely, I always think of things in a freelance aspect too, because I'm a freelance makeup artist. So I like to try them out first before they ever go into my kit. So I was hoping this would be something to kind of add to the kit, but I think I would keep the Makeup Revolution palettes I have already in there instead. But it was good to try it. It didn't break the bank. $8.99. I can link it below on Amazon where you can get it. Thank you for looking at the video, and I'll see you in the next one.